Welcome back to episode 10. We're in double digits now. And well, yeah, in last episode, we finally, after like 3 episodes, put the interior in my house. It is looking nice and beautiful and very green. Today, we have a lot of things I'm wanting to do to the town. Starting with these houses that are actually already basically pre-built here, with like the white concrete and all this right here. I really don't like the look of them. I never have. And well, I've been fiddling around in the creative world and I want to actually change all these into the color palette of basically my entire town. Now, it's not going to be bamboo, but it is going to be like stone and like spruce wood with some oak wood in there. So I'm going to be changing all 3 of these houses. I think there's actually a 4th one down there. Yeah, a 4th one all the way down there. That's what we're going to be doing in today's episode, along with probably finally going to fix this right here and actually make a proper staircase, connect all these pathways up, and actually, okay, this is actually a lot slower than I thought it was, but actually all this gold blocks here, I'm actually going to probably go ahead and put the pathways in for those too. Might as well while I'm at it. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do in today's episode. And alright, it is complete. In my opinion, this is a million times better than those white concrete jungle wood plank houses. This is just a million times better. It's got the mangrove wood, which is just an amazing wood type, by the way. It's turning into one of my favorites because of this season. But yeah, just all of this, the moss roof and everything, is just so much better than that, basically. Yeah, so now that that's complete, what I want to do next is I want to get these pathways built. They're basically going to kind of like section this place out, let you know like what's going to be where. So like this will be pathway. All these gold blocks are pathways. And so there we'll have room for a building here, a building there. Honestly, probably some more over here if we wanted to, and all over here. We'll have plenty of space to build stuff whenever we want to, which I got a couple builds in mind for the future. So having this space already set up and ready to go will be great, because then I won't have to go and terraform anything later on in the future. So I'll just have all this pre-done right now in today's episode. And also what I'm hoping to do is to kind of get this area right here kind of cleaned up, build these stone brick walls down, you know what I mean? Maybe do something underneath this house to make it kind of more lively. I don't know, maybe in a different episode, possibly. But at least bring these stone walls down today. And then if I get to it, make this pathway right here actually connect to the road. And that's what I'm gonna do basically for the extent of building the base. Yeah, so without further ado, I'll cut to another third-person time lapse, and then we'll have all the pathways and everything set up. So let's go. And alright, yep, all of that terraining is finally complete, as you saw. And now we got established pathways moving over here and over here. So we got a lot of space for potential buildings and farms, which I've already built one right here actually. This is an iron farm that I kind of just quickly threw together so I can get myself XP, because my XP that I get from my Gimme Ghoul farm is not that great. But iron gives you a lot of XP. And also, you might have seen this building, which was not in the time lapse, I don't believe. But yeah, this is Wyatt's distribution center for his factory, which he'll be exporting all of the energy stones, or lightning stones, whatever they're called, into power source blocks that can power my city, basically. But apart from all of the terraining and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and do the trainer early today. I'm actually going to go ahead and get fighting Raffaello, or however you pronounce his name. I'm going to go ahead and get that done right now, because I got something I want to do, and it requires me to be a higher level than I am now. Which I actually moved our map trader over here into our little Pokemart area, and so now I can just trade with them here. I'll get all the other regions here. I'll get Kanto over here. I'll get Hoenn and then Sinnoh. I'll get all of them over here in this little extra side shop here. But we need a magnifying glass to craft this. Okay, so I've already got all the stuff to do this. So let's go ahead and craft Raffaello's map, which I just noticed. Do they unlock new trades? Oh, they do. They unlock the Elite Four for this region. That's pretty cool. But now I do have this map. Okay, so I need to go southeast. Hopefully this ain't too far, because this is a second region gym, so I might be flying for quite a ways. Let's go ahead and hop on Articuno, and I'll see you at Raffaello's gym. And here we are. Alright, bro was ready to fight. I was gonna say, here we are. Screen's already resized, by the way, so I ain't gotta do that. Finally remembered to do it. But, yeah, just right off the rip, gonna go ahead and fight and... Oh my god. Okay, we're going ahead and fight a Butterfree, which is a bug flying type. Okay, so you're going to be a flying type gym, if I got that correct. Vanillite's going to die. Unless this misses. It didn't miss. Okay. But I do have a new person. Actually, I forgot to tell y'all, unfortunately, sorry. But I got Snover now. And I got myself a new Snorunt, a female Snorunt, so I can get myself a Frostless. But I'm going to pull out Snorunt because he actually... has a move that always goes first. And since that'll hit first, and it's effective, okay, it hits first, is effective, I think I'm okay. I'm going to use my highest power move, because I also gave him a magnifying glass, or whatever it's called, and so it paralyzed. Apparently being paralyzed still means you can shoot breath out of your face, I guess. I'll do the same thing, so I gave him a magnifying glass so he's able to, oh my god, well, I gave him magnifying glass so he can have a higher chance of hitting, since he's at 90% chance. But I'll pull out a Glaceon since I'm acquainted with Glaceon. I also gave Glaceon a magnifying glass, I believe. Ooh, so close. Okay, I believe Glaceon's gonna die here, so I'm going to open my backpack and actually revive Snorunt. Already gotta be tactical on our second gym of the second region. Let's give Snover a chance, though. He's not very strong being grass type, though. So the user attacks with a gust of chilled air, lowers their speed stats, which is actually really useful for me. But he's about to die anyway, unless I miss. I did not miss. I'm built different like that. Okay, who you got next? Heracross. I want to do this one. Always lands a critical hit, which would be great if he keeps missing what he does. Lost its focus and couldn't move. That's good. Just keep going, keep going. Just do it one more time. This is the dude that the only person that stands a chance against me. 2%. I'll do this again. I go first. Yeah, cool. I don't know if this is his last Pokemon. It most definitely is not. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this since it's always a guaranteed critical hit. That is very good for me. And since I have the magnifying glass, I'm basically a 100% chance to land a critical. Okay, that did barely any damage to me. And then I'll just smack you, or I'll blow my cold breath on you, I guess. And now you should be dead. Yes, and we won. Sweet! Let's go ahead and put this in my hive badge. Oh, it's a little ladybug. Alright, go ahead and drop this in here. Voila, that is the second one done. But now with that done, I want to show you what I want to do next for this episode. Okay, so Natalie was nice enough to give me one of her Charmanders she has, because I'm going to need this little guy. But the reason I wanted to defeat that gym first is because I want to get this guy to a Charizard. I'm going to go after a certain type of Charizard that, well, let's just say it's the coolest version of Charizard. Alright, I'm going to just level you up right here, because why not? Get you level 36. You should be able to evolve now into Charmeleon, which let's go ahead and watch that little animation. Get you up into a higher state of you. Make you look cooler. Yeah, look at you now. I know I'm not a fire type. I'm purely getting this guy just because I think he looks really freaking cool. But yeah, that's Charmeleon now. And I should, actually, throw you back out there. Should be able to evolve you one more time because at level 36, Charmeleon evolves to Charizard. So, oh yeah, rub your hands together, guys. This is about to be cool. And voila, it's a Charizard. Look at that little buddy, his little thick-looking self. Sorry, don't burn me to a crisp. No. Ah. He was playing with me there. See, he was acting like he was going to throw fire on me. I want to Mega Evolve Charizard, so I need to go get myself a blank Mega Stone, or whatever it is called. It's the Silver Mega Stones. I'm going to go find myself a Mega Stone, because I used to have a second one, but I actually gave it back to Natalie. I'm going to go find myself a Mega Stone. I can find these things underground. And alright, so there's actually a secret to being able to actually find these Meteoroid, Megaroid, whatever they're called. You all may think this is actually kind of cheaty and like it's not the official way to do it, and you'd be completely right about that, but at the same time I don't have like 20 years to go digging underground to find these things. But anyways, the way that we do this is, let's go ahead and fly on Charizard to do this, is up in my top right corner. I've resized my screen just so y'all can see this. If you set your map to a certain Y level, set it to cave mode layered, and then set it to Y5, you can actually like see meteoroids on the map. Let's see if I can find one. Okay, so here's a meteoroid right here. I actually already have it marked so I can come back and get it. You can see them on the map like this. Yeah, so let's go find a meteoroid, and yeah, I'll show you what they look like, because I have been to these before, so I already know what they look like, and they're actually pretty cool, and they actually have really unique blocks that I want to use in a build at some point. Alright, so I did find one while flying. It's not too far away from the other one, actually, just right over here. And, well, if I just dig straight down on top of it, I'll land directly on top of this meteoroid. And like I said, this is most definitely a cheaty, scummy way to do it, but it is so much quicker, and I do not have to spend 5 hours trying to dig in a straight line underground to find this thing. But this is not the one I need. So inside here, there should be a little ore. Now, it's probably going to kind of be a little hard to see for y'all. Let me see if I can make this a little brighter. All right, so I got campfires. Yeah, it's basically just this little ore. Now, this is not the one we want. This one is actually going to give me a Megaroid something. So this allows me to make the bracelet I already have. I need a different one, which doesn't have the little glowing blocks on the outside. But as I was mentioning, these blocks right here are actually really cool. And I want to put these into some sort of like build I'm making. I don't know what build they'll be. I'll find something to put these in, because these are so cool. And yeah, I just think they're so sick. And I want to use them in something, but I have no idea what to use them in. So it'll be a little bit until I use these. So y'all can look forward to me using this at some point. Probably. I'll probably do that. I want to, so I'll probably do it. No promises. Alright, so I finally found one. It's been, it's taken a while, so imagine how long it would have taken if I didn't do this little secret trick thing. But this is what we need. This has no of those little shiny meteoroid block things on the outside. I've read them multiple times. I still don't know what they're called. But if we dig onto the inside here, you will see, yeah, this is what the inside looks like. And it's got this fancy little crystal, which looks amazing, by the way. I also gotta like go find a bunch more of these and see if I can use these in like as a decoration or something, you know what I mean? A very expensive block for a decoration, but it'll look really good if I do. So I need a fortune pickaxe once again. Fortune doesn't really matter, but it's not silk touched, which is the thing. So as you see, this one is actually clear. It's white or silver, however you want to see it. Yeah, so this is what I actually need. And now I can go and Mega Evolve my Charizard. I am back, and I've got myself a Mega Stone Roid thing. And, well, now, all I gotta do is combine these 5 items right here, which I just picked a bunch of them back up, that's great. These 5 items right here will combine into our Mega Roid thing for our buddy boy Charizard, into a nice, beautiful Charizardite X, allowing us to get Mega Charizard X, the coolest Charizard. Now it is actually sunrise instead of sunset on the server for once, so I'm going to go ahead and do this outside so you can see this buddy boy. Give you this. Okay, and now let's do our good old Mega Evolve. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Dude, this dude is so freaking... I love his blue flames that comes out of his mouth. He is so freaking cool. I just love like the black like scales or skin, whatever, and then like the blue accents on him, the blue flames. He is so sick. He's so cool. Like, actually. The second I saw this dude in the Phantasmal Flames Pokemon set, I was like, man, I really want this guy. But you know what? We finally have him. And yeah, I can actually fly around on him. He's actually pretty quick, too. He's probably faster than Articuno, in all honesty. Articuno is really freaking slow. But yeah, I felt like we needed to get ourselves a new epic-looking Pokemon, and who better than Mega Charizard X? Alright, now I was gonna end it there, but as some of y'all might have noticed, yeah, I never finished a bunch of these other houses. I only changed that one house. I still got 3 more to go. Yeah, I did say I was gonna finish that this episode, so let's go ahead and let's get those last 3 done and get them all out of the way, and then I can conclude this episode. Alright, it is complete. I have done these 2 houses over here now, and now they look all pretty just as much as that one over there. And yeah, I mean, it's basically the same thing, same block palette and everything. I just want these houses to all look the same. Other than this, I did actually do a little bit of off-camera work, just getting an idea going. And well, I've got this tunnel ready and kind of set, kind of want it to look like, sort of. So a problem we have with this house over here is there's this big gap between this house right here and this house right here. So as y'all have seen, yeah, I cut this entire terrain open, which is kind of dumb of me. I should have just, you know, left it. But yeah, so now I got to fill this area in, and I think what I've done here is probably the best idea. So just kind of build a little arch right there, have it go all the way down over here, and then I can just flatten this terrain out all the way down and do a little bit of terraining here. And I'm thinking I'm gonna slope this down eventually. And yeah, I didn't get to this in this episode, but in a future episode I will eventually flatten and smooth this whole side of this little cliff right here down, so I can connect this pathway up to my actual house. And I didn't get to this house over here in today's episode, but sometime off camera I'll just go and do that in the background. No need to really record it since it's the exact same as this one over here. So I mean, it's nothing new. So I'll just get that done at some point. But yeah, with that, thank you for watching, and yeah, that is the actual end of this episode this time. And I will see you in episode 11. So yeah, I'll see you later, taters.